So, Jake Paul.
Another segue.
Jake Paul
is an idiot.
Douchebag. He's smart for this move, but
he's a genius.
He is a genius troll. And I hated him until 3 days ago. Now I'm the world's biggest Jake Paul fan.
He one-upped Connor a little bit.
He's following 2 people.
Yeah,
Who's the other one?
You missed it.
You don't know it yet. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Brent.
Hold on. Let's get there. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I thought he was just following Connor's wife.
For people like me that don't know.
Just fucking wait.
Jake Paul's like a little Disney dude that became a YouTuber.
He was a Disney dude?
No, he first got famous from Vine back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Him and his brother.
He segued that into Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, that's sorry.
How did he get famous on Disney?
I don't know.
But wasn't he a world-class wrestler before all of that?
He wasn't world-class, no.
I think it was his brother. I think his brother.
NCAA, though? Like,
no,
good?
they didn't go to college.
They went to Nebraska.
No, he did not.
They did not go to college.
He didn't go to college?
They were like high school studs. They were Eli Black. They were Eli.
Oh, God. Get this out of here.
Where
and
we
now,
going?
speaking of studs,
there's
there's a seer on the fucking...
So,
milk everywhere.
Just everywhere.
He's coming off of a fight where he knocked out Nate Robinson, a basketball player. That's not a boxer.
Right.
Dude.
Now, I'm not saying he's not a good
fighter. Did
fighter.
you watch the fight?
I'm not saying he's not a good fighter.
I watched the whole thing. He beat the fuck out of Nate Robinson.
I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. Most guys will probably not fight this guy when they out on the street. No one's going to check him. But to call out Conor, bro, and in a way
but
that
here's the thing. Conor's not a boxer.
Yeah, exactly. He
wasn't. But he when he fought Floyd,
did a great job.
He did a great job, I thought.
His head movement.
This guy in boxing.
No.
Absolutely.
Yes, he did. Conor is a good boxer.
No.
He's a good boxer. Yes, he is.
He's better than him.
Dude.
You know how fast Conor is?
Conor and Floyd were dancing around with 16-ounce gloves and poking each other. It was annoying.
Conor got tired after a few rounds against Floyd.
That was the worst cash grab.
You're saying
this will be even worse
Conor
than
McGregor
that.
in a boxing match?
He fought a basketball player.
Here's the thing.
I have a better chance beating Jake Paul than Jake Paul has beating Conor McGregor.
My whole thing is that
concur.
I understand he's trolling the shit out of Conor and his friends and his fiance and his friend's wife and whatever.
Conor's going to murder him.
Well,
here's the thing. If Jake Paul was the under,
here's the thing.
Say it's 10-1. I'm putting $1,000 on fucking Jake Paul.
He's not going to get a haymaker. Those guys know how to protect themselves.
There is no haymakers.
That's the only way he would ever knock out Conor.
He's not. He's not just going in there untrained.
That.
All he does is train.
Are we trying to act like Conor McGregor is not a professional fighter?
He's literally training constantly right now.
What I'm saying is,
to not get hit in the face.
But Conor also has another fucking UFC fight in his contract.
Dustin.
That's happening.
And it's Dustin.
My point is...
What, Poirier?
Conor is a psychopath. Like, if Conor saw Jake on the street right now,
Instagram.
he would beat the fuck out of him and kill him.
Can we play the video, though?
Right, but in a sanctioned boxing-only match. We're not talking about on the street, bud.
Conor
hold on. Mike's going to play the video so you can hear what he actually says.
Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off.
Can we... Wait a minute.
He's going to play...
I'll play it.
Happy Monday.
He's got up.
My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning.
You want to restart it?
$50 million.
Why can't we do the computer screen? We
I don't
have
think you can do
audio
the
coming
computer
through
screen,
that?
I won't get audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not coming through.
My fault.
I know. It's not
Dude, just...
Try yours.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus.
All right, so I'm gonna start real quick.
I'm 100% steamed up for Jake Paul right now.
You calling a lady that's stuck through this guy being at the bottom, very bottom, and sticking through like as a tough, strong woman, holding it down.
I'm gonna roast you right now.
No, keep going, Mike. Keep going. Keep going.
Go ahead.
Just keep interrupting. It's cool. So, and she sticks with him, and she gets all the way to the top. He gets to the top, And she's still there, and she's a good woman that's supported him through all this. She's not some clout chasing fucking slut, fucking bikini wearing Instagram piece of shit.
Gold digger.
That's
No,
just
she's not.
That's
She's
what
not. I know.
that's what Jake's used to, and that's
Right.
all that Jake's
You
ever
don't know
gonna
anything
get.
about that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all Jake's ever gonna get.
So
And Connor has a good woman that stuck through him through a lot of bullshit. Let's be real. The most bullshit. Because
Who's
let's be
the
real,
second
a lot of
follower?
that success got to his head, and it's just ridiculous to call her a 4. She does not need to be brought into that.
So it's in my opinion.
okay, but at the same time, Connor didn't need to bring in Khabib's
Sure, but
Nurmagomedov's
all he said was that
fucking
she was a towel. She
No, no.
she had a towel over her head.
Dude,
That's a huge difference, huge difference.
He brought in Khabib's religion, his parents, everything.
Trash religion.
Oh my god!
Hold on.
It's not even religion. It's
It
more of a
It
cult
takes too
than
long to do the
anything.
bell.
Yeah,
know.
it's getting
We
too
need a
ridiculous.
real bell. I'm sorry.
So hold on. None of
of
that.
peace.
So in my mind, I agree with everything you said, Mike. But none of that matters because
Of what he
as
said?
married men, if someone calls your wife
You
a
see them-
4,
Yeah, you see him on the street.
you're ready.
But
Like,
then
it
again,
doesn't-
hey, what's wrong with the 4 though?
All Jake
Yeah, but
Paul is doing is out Connoring
We know.
Connor.
We know.
we know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But Connor called his wife a towel, which she was covered in.
She was covered in a
to be
towel.
honest
That's
with you.
religion. It's not her choice.
I know.
I know, because
religion
they don't
is a
treat
choice.
women right in
You
that
know that.
religion.
You're not religious because it's
Everyone
your
don't care
choice.
about
Did you know that? Did
So-
you know that there was? Side note. Did you know that there was a ring girl that literally wore put over a robe because she felt that way towards Khabib, to where she wanted to be respectful towards him like that?
Good
That's
for
pretty,
her.
Pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
That's pretty
Anyways,
dope.
Yeah,
that was
everyone
side
loves
note.
that.
No.
What's wrong with that? Being covered up, even though you
No,
two.
everyone loves respecting some guy that's so hardcore he'll kill you if you don't believe in it.
No.
But if you ask
Why?
somebody to be
Why?
nice,
He's
they won't
not
do
a
it.
terrorist.
He's not a terrorist.
Oh, then okay. I'm not saying he's a terrorist, but he's
Not a
So
terrorist.
you're just
Apart-
saying all Islam or
a
Muslim
girl
is
is
terrorist?
dressing up for some reason because he's so hardcore that she respects his.
His views.
I
Yeah.
know, but Christianity does not get that
Goddamn,
same.
she throws
Christianity
on a
does not get the same
hijab
respect.
or whatever.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, but if I had never heard of Jake Paul before, which really I haven't really heard from him, that was the most trash thing I've ever heard anyone
It's
say in my
ridiculous.
life. And that guy deserves nothing. I wouldn't even respond to him if I was
Okay.
Conor McGregor.
And also,
And the thing is, they probably won't.
so he's 1-0.
I'd beat
Or
his
no,
ass
he's
on the
2.
streets like
He's
Rick
2-0.
He's 2-0 against a
against
basketball
trash,
player,
against trash.
and
some other
And-
trash.
Dude, and
yeah.
some trash.
yeah, and so
I honestly thought Nate Robinson was going to beat him up, and he smoked
and honestly,
Nate
let's
Robinson.
be real. The real fight is in the octagon, where it's all holds barred.
Where it's real.
Let's go. I can
it's a
take you on
real
the ground,
fight.
and we're on the ground.
But the thing about Jake, it goes even further where. You
okay,
can,
yeah,
well,
he
well,
only followed Connor's
Well,
life.
let's watch this video. You don't need the audio for this, but essentially, this is
I saw this earlier.
Dylan
Yeah.
Dennis, who is one
I'm a
of
TikTok
Connor's partners.
Called him Conor McGregor's bitch, threw water balloons and
Yeah.
toilet paper at him.
But then he drives away and he starts chasing him.
Well, he said, yeah, dip, because Homeboy was coming at him.
Is that real?
Yes,
That-
it's
that's
real.
what I'm- 100% real.
Do you think like
I know, but it might be set
No.
up.
the other
Dip-
guys are part of it?
No, he's
So
not.
as
No.
of yesterday, Conor McGregor was following one person. Jake Paul was following one person yesterday. He had 14 million followers. He was following just Conor McGregor's fiance.
You know what
now,
this guy is?
as of today, he's following 2 people: Dylan Dennis's
Girl.
and Conor McGregor's
So you know what this
fiance.
guy is? This guy is literally an athletic clown.
He's a
He
troll.
is.
He's 100% troll.
Clown.
Yeah,
He does a really good
He's a
job at
clown.
it.
I like
Dude.
clown better.
He's the best.
He's a-
actually.
I
at
told
it.
He's
you
really good,
until,
yeah.
until 2 days ago, I was not a Jake Paul fan. I'm the world's biggest
See,
Jake Paul
I
fan.
actually liked him until today.
See,
now
now
I think
I-
he's a piece of crap.
I love it.
I respect
Because
his
people loved Conor McGregor when he was throwing
grind for
dollies through a fucking bus window.
yeah,
all
because
that
he actually
bullshit.
got in the octagon with that guy.
And took
He's
it
trying
and
to
fought
fight.
him.
No, he's trying to box.
This
he-
guy does not want to box Conor
He
McGregor.
offered
This
him
is a fake.
50 mil.
You don't know that.
I mean, to
No,
me-
he did. He
to me,
sent
no,
over
he
a
did.
contract.
It was a check.
It was a copy of a contract, and it said
What is it? You
if
get
the
50 million
funds
if
have
you
been
win?
guaranteed.
No,
The
but
funds were guaranteed.
The thing is,
Connor gets 50 million.
All he's got to do
Sure.
is pay $50 million. He knows he's going to recoup that. He's going to get that. And
Oh my God,
way
that'd
more.
be one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time.
Way more.
But
I mean,
Connor has
got 30
contracts with the UFC and stuff. So I
Right. So Connor got, but he should just be like, all right, see ya, and then take that. But like 30
Breach.
mil was his and Mayweather's fight was 30 mil, and then he made like $153 million or something
All
crazy
for
like that.
rituals, yeah.
Yeah,
don't- Isn't Logan trying to fight Floyd?
he is.
Yeah, he is.
No,
He
that
is.
that is
That is
happening.
happening.
That
That
is
is
Why
happening.
won't he fight a real boxer that's like still in his prime?
No, the move
Because
is
that's
hold
what
on.
you
The
do.
move for Connor is if he really wants to do this, he says, you know what? I will pay you $50 million. You fight me MMA.
No, he'd have to double it.
That's a move.
But
No,
even, he's not going to beat him in MMA. He's not going to beat him, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'd
Right.
fight
No,
Conor for 50 mil.
Yeah, I would too.
But you're not
I'd
going to
get
win
my
it.
ass
You
whooped
beat
by
me.
Conor
Hold
for
on.
50 mil.
No,
How about
not
that?
just you fight me. You beat me in MMA, you get $50 million. Let's go.
So there has to be a
That's the
fucking
move.
a
He won't do
statute.
it for the beat.
The
I like
beat?
that.
Of
Why
course,
does he have to
yes.
say that?
So what does he
do
get
it
for
for the-
showing up?
easier.
A handshake and half a Gatorade?
If Jake Paul's apparently this tough guy, prove it. Let's go. You keep the $50 million.
Bro,
Let's fight in
bro,
octagon.
you call somebody that bore my child a 4 like
Oh, we're fighting.
in a disrespectful way.
We're fighting for
It's-
sure.
Yeah.
Dude.
No money though.
No,
Stomp you out
I'm not holding
late at
myself
night.
to just fists.
Yeah, you're getting kicked.
I'm not holding myself to just fists.
You're
We're going in the
yeah.
octagon, or we're not doing it in the octagon at all.
Or I'm gonna
you
sneak up
just
on
you just come at them straight, no money, and be like, "I'll kick your ass for free."
I don't know, man. I like how he's trying to
He's.
out Conor.
Yeah, trust me.
I
It's a
understand
Conor backs
his
it up.
perfect
his
move.
shit.
Yes.
You know his. Let's
shtick.
get as
And-
many eyes on this as
And that
possible.
whole, I mean,
We're talking about it.
am I the only one here that actually bought the Conor Floyd
No.
match?
I bought it. I bought it.
Yep.
Dude, Conor was literally just poking.
No, it wasn't.
no.
It wasn't.
Bullshit.
I watched
It
the whole
wasn't.
thing.
Conor
too.
tried. Conor.
It
No,
wasn't.
He might have
It
tried
was
for the
more
first
real
Everyone
than
disagrees.
it was
I-
more real than I thought it was going to be.
Everyone
I didn't know
disagrees.
it was a lot less real than
No,
I wanted.
everyone
Conor was
disagrees.
in that
Conor
thing
ga-
until like the
They're
last
swinging
3 or 4
they're
rounds.
swinging
Yeah.
16-ounce gloves like they're sock 'em boppers.
No, Conor gassed himself early on.
That's all.
He was going hard for the first 3 or 4 rounds and then gassed himself.
Yeah.
I got
Boxing
the
pro
DVD.
is different. It's just different than people think.
But
And
to
Jake
me,
Paul is a licensed professional boxer.
Then why doesn't he work himself up the ranks and fight a real pro?
Because he's only had 2 pro fights and he's 2-0.
but, what if this is the new age of how shit goes down? Is people with fucking money?
Oh,
that-
this is how it's
people, the
going
new
down from
faces
now on.
of media.
Let me get a certified check for 50 mil. I'll fly my fat ass
Now,
out to
also-
fucking California and fight Jake Paul too.
Anybody that is
I would
in,
get my
yeah,
I'd
anybody that,
shit beat in for
anybody
50
I'll
that
mil.
is
let Jake Paul re-circumcise me for $50 million.
anybody that's a pro boxer right now should be ashamed, mad, and looking for another career
You're 100% right.
because there's no, way that
because
a,
they're pro fighters. They're
there's
not pro
no
idiots.
there's no reason that a dude that is 0-2 in boxing should get a fight with Mayweather. No way.
You know, there's something to be said for standing by your principles
he's
and
one in-
stuff, and not
He's
being a
1-1.
big freaking
Is he
loser. on
1-1?
Instagram.
he lost to
Challenges
KSI,
everyone.
who's an English YouTuber.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then he won.
He beat some fucking turd, I think.
Yeah. So sorry. He's 1-1. No reason he should have that fight.
Yeah.
I'd
I
die
don't-
for 50 million.
What?
He said
I really like Bane. I
I'm
really
glad
do.
you're here, Rick.
I
What'd you do
really
for
do.
Bane?
We do too, and he's just the perfect amount of
Yeah.
Bane.
little.
Smacked.
He's
Garbage.
so-
Aren't you glad he's not huge?
Yeah,
Like
I am. I'm glad he's not like in a dungeon. Like, I will break
I
you
was born in darkness. I was
Bane,
born.
give us a good voice.
sounded pretty big, right?
That was
sound
terrible.
I know. I don't know what he says.
Give us a good one, Bane.
Suck it, bitch.
Made me sound so big, right?
Yeah, probably.
You hit that welder's voice.
Like a 320
They
pounder.
said,
yeah.
they said his name was Bane. He was a welder.
So-
I was expecting like
No,
He's an
no.
artist.
Yeah, you get
He's
this
actually
little
a
bitch.
photographer.
He's actually a really good photographer.
Did really well in New York.
Has
and then,
been.
Yep. Well, has been musician
Never
over here.
was.
So, Amanda Nunes actually wants to fight Jake Paul. And
She said
actually,
she'd do it.
yeah. And
I would put
that would be-
so much money on Amanda
That
Nunes.
actually interests me because I want to see
Same.
how a girl shape like compares to a normal kind of guy.
Season
I'll
1,
buy it.
episode 1, baby.
that
wanna
would be
see that.
fantastic. Because honestly, like he should kind of crush it, right?
I think so.
He would, and he would.
He
Amanda
wouldn't. He
Nunes
wouldn't.
I would
is a
like to know.
machine.
That's legitimate. I would watch that.
Yeah.
The Conor fight is.
guys are way better than women. So
At what?
Is it weird for me to think that Amanda Nunes
Heather's really gonna
has a
hate
better
that.
chance than Conor?
Not gonna hear it.
I don't think. I think Conor. It's an easy fight. I think if Conor fights Jake Paul, it's easy. Like it's. I don't think Jake Paul stands a chance against Conor.
Dude,
Connor has
I don't
nothing
think,
to
I don't
gain
think
and
Jake
everything
Paul
to
stands a
lose.
chance against Amanda Nunes.
I don't think that any of them. I don't think
So
any.
hold on, wait. You don't think Jake Paul stands a chance against Amanda Nunes, but
Yeah.
you don't think Jake's going to beat Conor.
Yeah, I think he could.
Oh,
So
my.
that means
I mean, what are we doing here?
I think Connor is the
Retro
all
fact that,
singing, all dancing.
Amanda
I have a
will
chance
beat.
against Amanda Nunes.
You think
No, you
Amanda
don't.
Nunes would
Okay.
beat
Oh,
Conor?
that's even
Huh?
worse.
You think
Come on.
Amanda Nunes?
Not an MMA fight.
Nunez.
Come
Nunes.
on, come on, guys,
Nunes.
come on,
Dude, she's a hardcore lesbo. She'll kill
So
everybody
you're
in
saying
this
Amanda
room.
Nunes could beat Conor McGregor?
dude.
Not in an MMA fight.
I'll scissor.
But
her.
in anything?
She could suck a clit.
Amanda.
What it do? What it do?
Oh wait. Bane's my new favorite.
Amanda Nunes would straight up rock your body, and you wouldn't even think.
I'm not saying that.
Sucking clit.
He said
Dance with
your
me.
reasoning adds up
Sucking
to
clit.
Amanda Nunes being able to beat Conor McGregor. That's retarded. Come on.
That's essentially what it is. You think Amanda Nunes beats Conor McGregor?
No.
Yeah, that's basically what you're saying.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Amanda Nunes is fucking
I
fantastic.
think you need to keep drinking whatever.
You suck on her clit.
I'm not drinking that fairy ass shit.
He's drinking
Get that
sugar
outta here.
water.
Oh, coconut cartel.
That's Santa over
But
there.
Oh.
okay, so so to finish up this little segment here, Connor, obviously the one getting called out,
Yeah.
getting just poo-pooed on by this little YouTuber.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
This
I can't
little-
wait for tomorrow.
This little YouTuber, this little citizen,
not little.
little bitch that just always is trying to appeal to the crowds as hard as he can. Please like me. They literally worry about that daily.
I understand
They've
that.
said it before.
What, 14 million followers?
So Nate Diaz actually came up and said, "You need your ass kicked for free." Nate Diaz stepped in there and was like,
Any Diaz
That's
brother,
awesome.
Yeah.
anything, no Diaz
Nate
brothers
Diaz
done
and
everything
Connor,
wrong.
obviously.
I love the Diaz brothers.
Yeah.
The Stockton slap
Same.
is a real
If he
fucking
wants to
dogs.
mess with real fighters,
They're dogs.
they should all respond in kind.
They're
I
dogs.
love
And defend each
Nick
other.
and
Nate Diaz is
Diaz.
a dog.
I would send a henchman to go beat his ass.
Yeah.
Like an Irish Republican Army dude or
That's
something.
That's
No
what
other-
should really happen.
No other
Yeah.
people will stand in
For
an
real.
octagon and open hand slap you like a bitch like the
the Diaz guys
will.
are nuts. We all
Yes.
know that.
Yeah.
But I'm
Except
glad,
Hulk
he's
Hogan.
defending.
But
no,
if
Nate,
you're,
Nate Diaz is defending the art.
if
The-
you're Connor though,
yeah.
wouldn't you just take his
What do you-
fucking money and beat the shit
So
out
what
of
do you
him?
do if you're Connor? We
Then
got 1
what's-
minute left.
Then what's the hold up? Then what's
Nah.
the hold up?
What do you
No.
do if you're Connor though? Do you respond
Connor
at all?
has
No.
a fight.
I say
Doesn't
you
he
stay
have a
above
fight?
it all.
You just don't respond.
Then wait till
I
after the
would
fight.
ignore
It's
it
not a
all.
small. It's not a small little inquisition.
I would ignore
It's-
it
do
all.
it
In about
summer
a year, I'd beat
2021.
his ass off to the sides.
Hey, you know where Jake Paul's at tonight?
What?
On Mike Tyson's podcast. It's going to
Right.
be
Pretty
entertainment.
big. That's going to be pretty big.
Entertainment.
Yeah,
Maybe.
you're right. So, all right, well, let's move on. All right, so person of the year.
Oh yes.
wanna call me Hero.
Bane, person of the year.
Who's your person?
Person of the year is a person, a group, an idea, or an object that, for better or for worse, has done the most influence of the events of that year.
Hezbollah.
So, Biden
And Kamala?
and Kamala.
Yeah, Kamala was a wrestler. He was the Nigerian giant.
No,
Kamala.
it is
It's
Kamala.
Kamala.
It's
It is
Kamala.
Kamala.
It's Kamala.
It's Kamala.
Kamala, right?
Can you Google
Kamala.
Kamala the Nigerian giant for me,
That's
please?
who gives
I
a
just
fuck.
like this. I just like to say
Hey,
Kamala.
I like wrestling. Shut your
look,
mouth.
I correct.
I like
I
wrestling.
correct Genghis, but not Kamala.
Did you get that from Time?
Oh wow.
Get what from
This
time?
microphone.
That thing you
Definition?
just- yeah.
No,
Okay.
I got that. I
That's
just
interesting.
I was looking up some stuff, and
And we're
That
talking
is
about-
Kamala.
Looks
Do you guys
just
remember
alike.
Kamala?
that's our vice president.
Yeah, that's Kamala.
Yeah, it's definitely spelled the same way.
It's Kamala.
So
She says Kamala.
yeah, so they won, and that's ridiculous.
But what did they
because
do?
They didn't do anything.
Nothing.
They won the presidency, but they literally
they?
won because of people that didn't want the other person.
Since when did we say they won the presidency?
Oh, they
the
did.
vice presidents never.
Okay,
well,
sure.
the vice president has never been more important than now because the other one has dementia and is probably going to be out of here in a couple of years.
I mean, you're right about
He
that.
might die a year or two.
You never elect a person unless you think they can win for the next 8 years in our particular system.
You're right.
This guy is
Foul.
70-something years old and clearly has dementia.
I mean,
Right?
he's
And-
borderline.
And she likes to keep poor people locked up for cheap labor.
She locked up more black people than anyone ever in the history of California AG.
No, you're 100%
won't say a
right, and
word.
I agree with you.
Smells mangoey.
That's why I
awful.
didn't vote for the fucking
Okay.
Democratic.
Sorry.
Express.
It's
But
like-
where
Can't
does
see.
time get off doing this, thinking that, come on,
It's
they
ridiculous.
have done nothing.
I
They
have-
didn't even campaign hardly.
All they did was go against somebody that like half people
Yeah, all
country
they
hated.
went was like, come on.
Yeah, that was basically
you know
it.
what? You know what Biden did? He got more votes than Obama.
Did he?
Well,
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got more
apparently.
votes than anyone in history.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but so did Trump because the turnout this year was bigger than anybody ever in history.
Yeah,
And
shit,
that's
I didn't know
COVID.
that.
Sorry,
Wow,
They
amazing.
also
I'll
had-
go ahead and ruin my thing. My person of the year should have been Trump.
Well,
First of all, the peace deals in the Middle East.
That can't be spoken of enough, and it's so
ridiculous.
under the radar.
oh, we were going to war when he became the president, right?
Right.
We
never,
were going to
never been to
biggest
war
troop
under
drawdown.
him.
Nope.
The greatest economy ever, and then he did it twice with COVID. and he got the COVID vaccine pushed out during his administration. So
But
those
he's not
two
getting
can
credit
fuck
for it.
off.
He's not getting
That
credit for
man
it.
deserves person of the year from Time
Wasn't he
magazine.
already the person of the year?
Yeah, he has been
Yeah.
person of the year. But,
But
if
he
you look
should be
at the
it again.
picture, it was like him
It's by year.
standing over a small child. It was such a mess. You know, if you look up the time
Donnie T.
when they did it for him,
It looks like he's
Oh, that's
sitting in a
pretty
chair
good,
to
dude.
me.
It looks like pretty good.
see it, president of the divided
They
states
could
of
have used
America.
that same picture again
That's
this
not
year.
even the one I remember. I remember the one where he was
Said
standing
president
over
of
the
the
kids.
divided states.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
it's
dug
pretty-
it on him.
And he was
They
in
dug
Home
it on him.
Alone too.
So what does theirs say? What does theirs say? His says presidents of the divided states of America. What does theirs say?
Bleh.
What does theirs say?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
let's-
back.
All right.
What does old Biden says?
I'd rather die than vote for
I didn't
Biden.
have a person.
What does it say
I-
right there?
I
It says
tried
it
to think of I
right
couldn't
there.
think of anybody.
It's what does it say?
Changing America's story.
Oh,
Ugh.
because he can't remember it.
Yeah, so what do you
You
think?
have a choice. When you're the
do you think
president, you
Joe's
have no
looking at?
choice but to change the story. It's so stupid.
Joe's
Joe's-
looking at some chick in the fucking.
Joe's
back.
looking at the black kids pushing his hair legs down.
It's actually a painting. It's actually a painting. That's hilarious.
Thank you. Good night.
It's actually a painting.
That's what he said before.
That's a damn good painting,
Yeah.
by the way.
It's a good painting.
Fuck that painting.
So, do you want to know who in 1938? Guess
Hitler. It
Who
was
was-
Hitler.
who was
It was
Times
Hitler.
Person of the
It was
Year?
Hitler.
Twas Hitler.
Yes.
And guess who was in 39 or 40?
I don't know.
I don't either. But it was,
Eisenhower.
Stalin was twice. Stalin.
Who was
In
41?
42.
1941.
Bieber.
Adolf Hitler was 38, 39 was Stalin.
Stalin. What are we doing? You think this is an honor?
Roosevelt was 41. I was close.
Look, Stalin.
It's not supposed to be an honor.
Stalin got it
No.
twice.
Like I
That's not
said,
true.
His
for
definition,
better or for worse.
His definition was for better or for worse.
I know, but that wasn't theirs. They've changed it because it was supposed to be whoever makes the biggest impact on the world, for good or
For better or for worse.
For gooder.
In 2001,
Gooder, you
in
drunk
2001, they made an exception and made it George W. Bush when they should have made it Osama bin Laden,
Sure.
and they didn't. And
Well,
they
that's because they couldn't find the cave.
they were making
couldn't find a
excuses for
picture of him.
themselves for 40 years. The only reason they came up with that definition is because they did Hitler and Stalin.
No, this was somebody.
But if you look at this list, there's some amazing things on
Well,
here.
who, like this year alone, who would be it?
All right,
It
so-
would be
so
Trump.
that's our
like
question.
who else?
That's our
Who
question.
else was talked about more?
That's our
Mike
question.
Tomlin.
So what's your answer?
Huh?
What's
The
your answer?
Washington football team.
Oh, dude.
You didn't do an answer. Okay.
You know,
Goddamn, I'm
personally-
on the research
I
list.
really thought about it a lot, and I honestly couldn't come up with anyone either.
Okay.
So that's pretty sad. He said Donald Trump.
I say it's Trump.
I mean,
Wes?
but given your definition of it's got to be the person with the most impact.
Wes.
He's still talking.
I know.
Still
They
talking.
heard
Person
they
with
heard
the
the
most
definition.
impact. I'm listening.
Well, I put it on the list earlier. Like to me, I want to
Don
make it
Callis?
just.
Were you talking about Impact Wrestling?
I hope you had it on Wes's face there.
I wanted to make it funny. Like to me, it's like, dude, I'm all about the Tiger
Well,
King.
it's not supposed to.
Tiger King got us through.
Okay, Tiger King did get us
Tiger
through.
King got us through the first part of COVID.
But
did. You're right.
he's not person of the year. But my child was born, and I was spending a lot of
Yes,
time.
So you
like-
think you should be the person of the year?
No, but I'm saying
Oh.
like I watched Tiger King
'Cause you had a
to
kid?
its fullest extent. I was like watching the whole thing while
So
my
did everybody else.
and it was awesome.
It
took
was
your
awesome.
took your mind
Great.
off of it.
I
mean,
didn't finish it.
Carol Baskins, she's still going on right now.
Bane,
got
person
bored.
of the year. Who do you think should have been?
Bob Bane.
There
Okay,
you go.
your dad.
No brainer.
Okay, well, I mean he's fighting a pretty big fight.
I was gonna say Alex Jones. Just that's because I love Alex Jones.
Mine.
And then
The
Bob
Turner
Bane.
freaking Frog's gay.
You know who mine is? Y'all aren't ready for this.
We should guess.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Is it someone we would all know?
No.
Amanda.
No, it is patient zero of Corona.
Who
is
guy
that?
in China, November.
No one
it was
knows.
November 17th.
It should be a black. It should be a
that
black
was last year,
outline.
brah. That was last year.
It should be a black outline.
The first reported
Question
case
mark?
was 2019 in November.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
well,
missed-
in America, in Maryland.
Maryland. Maryland
No,
only.
but
person of the year.
America. America.
It
The
was
guy
Rick-
from Ridge,
it was
Ace
old-
Market.
Okay,
it was
but
old-
still,
it was old Rick Mantley.
it doesn't matter where it started. It's a matter when it fluctuated.
Yeah,
It got huge and went everywhere.
huge.
2020.
Wes, pull back the list. You gotta see
2020.
some of these people.
Oh man, he just did a hand signal. I didn't see it.
I saw that. Nikita Khrushchev, the Hungarian freedom fighter, Dulles. Go down. U.S. scientist in 1960 got it. Okay, whatever that means.
Go to the moon.
Pope.
Well, we didn't see what he did. Hold on. You can't just say
No,
that.
it's not he. It's just a bunch of people.
Oh, it just says scientist, U.S. scientist.
Why did
Yeah.
LBJ get it in '64? He was the worst president ever.
Because they just give it to the president a lot.
The
for
Pope
no
got
reason.
it for 1962. What is that?
Who
I can't
is
say it.
William Westermoreland?
General
What about
General
Hillary?
Westmoreland
She
was
should get
commander of
it.
U.S. forces in South Vietnam.
I
Well,
recently.
that was a big fail. Why did he get it?
Look at 1966, The Inheritor.
What's that?
Everyone who was getting money from their parents who were dying. Very
represented a
strange.
generation of American men and women aged
LBJ
25
got
and
it
under.
twice?
Yeah.
Stalin got it
Stop it.
twice. Stalin got it once at the beginning. We wouldn't know what it
Stalin's
was all
a
about.
better person than LBJ.
Well,
Wow.
I mean,
For the award.
Yeah.
Brent, I actually won't disagree with you on that, but not really.
LBJ is pretty shitty.
Yeah, he was the worst.
Yeah.
There's an audio of him calling about some pants. I think it was LBJ. It might be someone else.
He was as racist as it gets, but he had the Great Society, and he carried on Kennedy's thing because Kennedy
he
got shot.
inherited Kennedy's America.
Well, Kennedy was awesome.
Yeah.
I would vote
No,
for
I
him
agree
in
with
this-
you.
in
He was a
Concur.
Democrat.
Oh, he was a Democrat.
Yeah.
But you know what? Today he'd be way more conservative
Oh
than any
my
of these
God.
clowns we have.
He would make Donald Trump look like a
yes, he would.
pussy.
That's true.
Yeah, for sure.
And one day we're going to talk about why he got killed. Not today. Maybe someday.
CIA.
Ronald Reagan got it twice. The computer, 1982. You skipped the whole 70s. I missed
That
it.
means that
So, hey, quick fact.
Anwar Sadat, the fucking president
Yes.
of Egypt, got it?
He actually probably should have got it, but they have Ayatollah Khomeini on here somewhere who should have never have gotten it. The guy
That was
from
the
Iran.
early-
That was
that-
probably like 79.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ayatollah Khomeini.
Quick fact by Christmas. 1990, Christmas Day, the internet went live, and they
Word.
tested it out. Yep,
Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Zero idea.
Yep.
Appreciate that, Al Gore.
found that.
See, that's why we're called Zero Idea right
Well,
there.
I
That's
was-
fucking dope.
I was looking up Christmas things that happen on Christmas, and
Yuri Andropov got it in 1983?
it was a bunch of really crappy ones, and then that one was pretty good.
Good old Yuri.
Wait,
Yeah, I mean,
you know what?
it's a wild
Oh,
list.
sorry, George Washington when he crossed and he attacked on Christmas.
Delaware?
The Delaware, yeah.
Yeah, he attacked them when they
Christmas
weren't
Eve.
expecting
Yep.
it.
The Hessians.
Yeah, that was a big one because they
Who,
won.
who is 1986? Aquino?
Good year right there in
Corso-
1986.
Yeah. Can I get one? Thanks, bud.
Were you born
Then
on that?
Gorbachev.
You know what? Hey, you know what's funny?
3/21/86.
I can barely.
So was I.
I can read this,
I know.
but I can't. And you know what?
Gorbachev got
I
it
just,
twice.
Okay. I just took a. He's just like, I don't care who's talking. Coming in. Coming in.
I'm sorry, bud. I've been drunk on here in a while, so it's on my way.
I'm trying to get him
Christmas,
there.
baby.
No, but I took a physical recently.
Did you get your nuts tugged?
So okay,
Oh, I want to talk about that shit.
here we
ahead.
go. Because, okay, here we go.
I guess we're done with this.
Got my
done with the list.
Yeah, we're good.
I have some other
We
things
saw
I want
enough.
to talk about
Physical.
on your show.
I got a physical, and I did the eye test. Way too trippy. That shit tripped me out. I was
The
in
eye
this,
test on the way over here
I was
was
in this
tricky.
little. I was in this dark little like. I don't know. You're in this. They turn the
I
lights
want to move
off.
to Avenue.
They put your little head on this little thing, and you're looking through here, and it's like this yellow. And she said, "Look at the bottom line." I start reading it. She said, "No, the bottom line." And I'm like, "It's a line."
Oh boy, you're getting old. That's the age of
I was like, "That's a
old.
bottom
Writers
line,
done
right?
that?
That's a
Yeah.
line, dude." But honest, no, I could.
They
see,
usually say start at the first thing you
I
can
know.
read.
I could see that bottom line, but it was very hard. I was making a joke, but like
I know, it was funny.
I couldn't distinguish like the D's and the like C's and the.
O's and
I could not
P's.
tell if they were
Yeah.
closed. It was literally
Yeah.
like the letters this big.
And G's, it's hard.
The letters this big, but like that little gap is.
I know. You
it's-
can, you know kind of what it is. It's like it's either no or D.
I know. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? And
Guess?
honestly, it was hurting my head. And then I was like, if anything, while I'm in a plane, is that small, it's nothing to worry about. I promise. Like,
Yeah.
by the time it's
Yeah.
close, like, what are you looking at him for?
I don't know either. I don't know.
So, moving on. You remember that story I told you guys, first episode of our show, about the time I got a physical with somebody that Jake
Oh yeah,
told
yeah,
me to
yeah.
go to.
Yeah, that
And
just signs off on Jake's big dick.
Oh, I trimmed up and everything for
Everybody
that.
has a big dick on this show, apparently.
I
Not
tri-
me, bud.
I
Me
trimmed,
either.
I trimmed up for that visit because I was like, I was like,
Even Bane's got a thick dick. It's weird.
you gotta pull down your pants and everything, and she never even did it. And
So I sent you there.
but
Good.
I had a there's a funny ending to that story that I didn't tell. That Amanda was like, you forgot this part. And I was like, oh my god. So I nicked myself earlier that day.
Yeah, we
Nice.
talked about the bleeding.
right.
Nice.
And I put a little thing there because I was like, oh my god. So I put a little patch.
You gotta get a Manscaped, man.
I know.
We
so
need to be sponsored first.
I'd like to have that.
So
I'm
when
not
I
sponsored. I got Manscaped.
when
Shoot
I
the 3.0.
No, I'm still the old school.
Hey, Mike, your story doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
when I peed in the cup. Little drop of blood in there.
Oh.
So they're probably like, "Good Lord, is
That'll throw the pH off.
blood in his?" I never even got a call back from that. By the way, that lady.
Why were you bleeding?
Pennies in your
from
pee.
a little nick.
Little nickel.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's
so
like-
how did that happen? How, like
Still
just dropped in the cup?
bleeding?
It wasn't. I don't know why I was still bleeding,
Penny
but
pee.
I had a little drop that just fell in there. It was definitely a little drop of blood in there.
Anybody else in here
I
fixed?
shaved it that morning though.
I'm fixed. Where'd you go?
Yeah, so it should have
The
been
only
done
one
bleeding.
that
Should've
you
been
go
done
to.
bleeding by
Dr. J?
then.
Yes, Dr. J.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dr. Krishna Jayaraman in
Yes.
Mechanicsville.
Do you want to
Sorry.
finish your story?
Oh yeah, real quick.
I was gonna.
Then
So
we'll
that,
talk about
that
stuff on
lady
your show.
never even sent me back my stuff because she was. I guess I didn't write my name. Maybe I don't know. But
It's like the COVID test. I
so
never
he
got mine
told
back.
me that they
I
don't.
got mine back.
Dude, they don't check your dick anymore. They don't look at it anymore. But remember,
Thank God.
you said that right?
Yeah.
My dick's a train wreck.
This
so I'm
recent
glad they
one,
don't.
this recent one that I didn't prep
It's
for,
awful.
didn't prep for at all. Went in there.
Did you get
She was
full
like
bush?
drop. She said drop.
Same person?
No, this is a different lady.
Yeah,
for
it's all
flight.
doctor's preference, dude.
FFA
they're weird. They're creeps.
Good
So-
looking.
She raised her eyebrows.
I don't know. She had a
Man,
mask
she
on.
got, dude, so she was privileged enough to see that crank.
She was
Nah,
like, so
she's seen the podcast. She's like, I want to see if it's true.
No, she was
Right.
like, drop it. I said, okay.
No problem. I got
No,
a
Exactly.
I dropped my jeans and I was like, boxers too, because like it's a different age, man. I don't know. It's been since I was 17 that I've done this. And she was like, yeah, boxers too. And I was like, okay.
See, she saw that fucking elephant
Doctors
trunk.
told
do
her-
not talk about what they do to
Yeah.
each other. But that's so weird. If a doctor asks you to do something, you do it.
I know.
Some chick asks you to drop yours. You can get a perfectly good physical without doing that, right?
I know.
But
and
I
that's why
Where do
I
I sign up
asked.
for a
weird.
prostate massage?
That's why I
I
asked.
want to get to that.
Me
That's
too.
why I asked her though. I was like,
Already
boxers.
came.
I asked her boxers too because. Oh
touch?
no. So I dropped my boxers and she went look and then she
Whoa.
was
Holy
She
shit!
just looked.
no,
Yeah,
she
boy.
looked-
You got a
so
concealed carry
Yeah,
permit?
touch.
No, she looked to where she knew where to touch, and she looked away and touched. Wait a minute, I didn't turn my
She,
head or
like,
cough
grabbed
or
your
anything.
kneecap.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, she was like, "Why is your
Dude,
dick on the
why
floor,
then?
sir?"
Can you roll
Why
this
did
up here?
she-
where I can
she-
read
why
it?
a
did
real
she do
doctor?
that?
I
Did you
didn't
get the
turn.
cat hair out of your foreskin?
They don't need to
Did
do
I
that
cough?
anymore. They don't care about hernias. It's only about a hernia.
Password is
Did I take it?
foreskin.
Did I get taken advantage of?
That's what I'm getting at.
But I didn't
My
cough.
dog's got some long
Maybe I
hairs.
did. Maybe I did. I might have. I don't
Does
know.
it matter?
No, I don't know.
Every time.
I don't know.
Wes has seen Dr. J.
Then she looked again and then touched the other side.
I love
Have you
Dr.
seen Dr.
J.
J?
He's a great
so
man.
So I think the majority of the people in the county, if they got a vasectomy, have gone through Dr. J.
Yes, I think that's the only person that does.
And he is the smallest Indian man with the softest hands.
But his helpers, his little nurse helpers,
Rough
I
hands.
went in there. You know, I took the Valium and whatever and went in there and was.
Valium.
That's what they gives you to calm
do.
your nerves before you go in there.
Brett's doing this tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
They
great,
do- I mean, I love fucking
dude. It
pills,
was
bro.
100. I would do it. I would do it again if I
That
could.
sounded ridiculous.
Isolate that.
Yeah, so I went in there and this chick walks in. She had to be in her mid-20s, and she was fucking gorgeous.
Like a 7?
Gorgeous.
Like a Ridge 10 or a Mechanical 7.
No, like a Slumdog Millionaire.
Or Conor
10.
McGregor 4. Which one? What is
Right, yeah,
she?
what's going on?
Conor McGregor 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa.
definitely
All
Conor
right.
McGregor 6. And she was like, "All right, I need you to get undressed." And I was like, "In front of you." And she's-
Can I get a little bit of
Yeah.
fluff time? Like,
yeah,
what the
so
fuck?
that's exactly what I did. I turned around away from her, and I
Give it a
did
little-
I did the helicopter thing where I
yeah.
wiggled it real hard.
Good.
It still wasn't enough. But that's the end of that story.
Dude,
But
yes.
I want to talk about the prostate stories.
How long ago was this?
You did prostate?
That was probably 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
Okay, because I've been shooting blanks since 2012. So
It's,
it's been a
it's
while
great,
for me.
dude. You going?
My mom used to
Not-
work
not
for the
work.
J.
Well, I work
Just,
in the
hold
world.
on, just
Not
to
work in the
add,
world.
just to add to this story, it's a really weird thing when you get a vasectomy because you lay back and they put your legs in stirrups.
Oh, no.
Oh, like
your
the
legs,
gyno?
yes,
Like
It's
you're a
kind of
chick.
cool.
your legs are up in the air, and all of a sudden you see smoke coming from between your legs.
And you
It's
smell burned skin.
Yes, it's a weird thing.
It's
They
weird.
give you the cauterizer afterwards.
But
Here
now
you
you're
go,
sterile.
sir. Keep the
Yeah, I'm
cauterizer.
sterile.
You should donate
I don't
sperm.
like that.
You know,
feeling.
3 days.
I can't.
3 days.
2 kids, 2 healthy kids. Don't need any more. That's
You got
good.
2 kids.
2 kids.
I thought you only had 1.
Nope. Got Jackson.
Where's the
That's
other one?
11.
Oh my
Bella's,
God,
that's
the
5.
girl's the funniest part on the
yeah,
podcast.
Yeah.
I
6
never
years
listened to an
off.
episode.
Dude,
Yeah, he's never listened to an episode.
the way he talks about
I
it on the
gotta
podcast.
stick to the
She
bit
is
at
going
this
to be
point.
a skank.
Oh my god!
I love that this is the first time they've heard this.
I know. Her nickname for me is Cinnamon because she dances.
changed it to Honey.
She
That's
dances
awesome.
like a fucking stripper. I want to
Good
kill
for
her.
your blood
I want to
sugar.
kill her every time. I want to lock her in her bedroom, never let her out.
Tell,
like-
tell her you love her every day.
I do. I
Girls
do.
need
I
that
hug her
loving.
and
Dude.
hold her, and I'm like, please don't be like your mother. Please.
Rick's my favorite person. I love this man. I love you.
Yo, so his daughter was dancing like on the counter in the
Yes.
kitchen one time, and he made a Snapchat, right, or
Yeah.
something like that. And it was literally, it said Cinnamon.
On the main stage now we have Cinnamon. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Oh God. I know.
Even Bane's like,
It's so
no.
terrible.
I can't even handle it.
I know.
Hey, man, I got kicked out of Choo Choo's. It's
Dude,
fine.
I'm telling
It's
you right now,
totally
the first
fine.
thing when I had a daughter, I think Wes has a daughter. The first thing
Yeah,
I
he's got
thought
all
of,
the daughters.
the first thing I thought of as soon as she came out, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna suck a dick. I can't come to grips with it. I can't come to grips with it. I can't do it. Like, it is fucking terrible.
I mean, it's true.
These are things that you thought of it. Wes, don't lie. You thought of it.
Three times.
It's fucking
Three
terrible.
times.
Yeah, I've thought some terrible things too.
You're not quite there yet. Trust me. My
I know.
oldest daughter's 15. It gets worse.
I
trust
feel
me.
for you. I feel for you. I don't want to ever
Yeah,
get
this
there.
don't feel-
motherfucker goes on dates with his daughter.
Don't feel for me because you're gonna be there.
As he
Just
should.
hold it in.
I'm
Hold
gonna
it in.
stalk the shit out of my daughter.
15,
I
not
can't
hard.
wait. I can't wait for it because I want
Jane
to be a
would.
part of. I want to be
Jane?
hiding
Jane
in the
Bain.
fucking bushes
Jane
and be
Bain?
like,
Is your wife's name Jane?
no,
No.
Michelle. She's about to leave me, so it's
I
fine.
need to
I'll
find
be
Jane.
Is it
Oh
Michelle
Oh
White?
my God.
I don't know why she puts up with me.
Is that a
for-
real thing or no?
No, no,
Okay.
no,
She sounds.
I never know. I never know.
I
with
don't
you.
know. She's on. She
She's
seems
not
to
gonna
be.
leave county royalty,
She's
baby.
on the,
You
she's
better
on the
figure it
single.
out.
She's been on the single woman diet for a while now. So I like.
Oh, green beans and vodka?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
she's like,
for sure.
I don't know why she puts up with me. I don't know. She's probably. I see
And
it.
by that you mean like green food dye and
No,
vodka.
no, no. I mean green beans and vodka.
No, I know.
Your little blonde little
Bacon,
thing
green
hanging out your hair
beans.
is freaking me out a little bit.
Well, suck my dick, Jacob. I'm gonna say it.
Halloween.
Does it? All I can see is the white. I can't see the red.
Oh,
you look like a little
You
sailor
know
boy.
what? Listen to the Bible
Doesn't
be
he look like a
dyeing
little
half of
sailor?
my hair. You fucking prude fuck.
Right, you're pretty
All
worked
right, I
up
wanted
tonight.
to talk about prostate exams.
Oh, look, a little bit of
changed
blonde
it.
hair there.
You're being real Genghis tonight.
I said he
Brent.
looked like a sailor boy. With all I could see was the white.
Well, you would know all about the semen, wouldn't you?
I would. I didn't say anything wrong. I just said I saw
Motherfucker.
your blonde hair
You're
hanging out.
chapping my ass, Miller.
You sure did a lot about it.
Do y'all know Anthony Jeselnik?
Fuck you, Latham.
Yeah, dude, I hate him. He's not a funny fucking.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
He's not funny.
He is hilarious.
Who?
Anthony Jeselnik
Anthony
is
Jeselnik.
not a funny stand-up comedian. He's not.
I
like
listened
him.
to his podcast.
How you spell his name?
Jes
That's it.
Jeselnik. He's not funny.
I hate him.
Yeah,
oh
thank
my
you, Mike.
God, he's hilarious. Cause he
Dude,
says
he
he
looks
like
He looks like a broke man's Dane Cook.
Thank you.
Dane Cook was a fucking
does.
stealer of comedic value.
Well, that's true,
Oh,
terrible.
yeah,
Dan
yeah,
Cook
he
was
did
funny.
rip off Louis C.K.
Yes, he's a
He would tell
ripoff.
one joke in an hour. And it was still
Jeselnik
funny.
talks about how babies should die. So I mean,
That's what I don't like about him.
He goes off the deep
he goes
end.
off the
That's
deep
what I
end.
don't like
You
about
have to like dark humor to like him.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but-
I do, but like,
At some point, you're like, come on.
yeah, he's just, it's like too much.
Right, it's not even
Right,
funny
like
anymore.
one of his jokes is like, "What's the difference between a trampoline and a baby?"
I don't know.
Come on, Mike. I know you just had a kid. Come on.
He can't do it. It's too close to home.
You take your shoes off before you jump on a trampoline.
So that's not funny. That's not funny at
I
all.
hate it. I hate it.
No.
Dude, Mitch Hedberg is funny.
Jake is never allowed back after this episode.
I hope you had fun in your last episode, Jake.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I listened to his podcast. Anyway, one of the news stories was that they do like a little news segment. A dude got a prostate exam by his doctor, check for
came?
cancer,
I want that.
and nutted.
Yeah.
And he came
Happens
and
all
he
the time.
tried shooting at the doctor because
That's ridiculous.
Not,
Okay, well, that
his, not
guy's
his
weird.
nut,
That's
like
what I
gun,
do.
like he had a gun with him.
Why did he have a gun?
That's a
This
good
guy
question.
or somebody that he interviewed?
No, it was a news story, like not
Oh
in.
my
yeah,
God.
that they-
Everybody knows that the prostate is the male G spot, and when it's tickled, you're gonna nut.
right.
Well,
right.
that's why when you are a baby, you do start out the same.
Yeah.
And then it eventually goes one way or the other, sometimes the same, which is a mishap.
Well, I want
And
to know
then-
who
sorry.
has their
Trans.
prostate milked.
And yeah, basically,
Of course, it was Florida.
a woman's vagina.
Of course.
A woman's vagina falls out into a wiener. Is basically
Falls
it's a difference.
That headline is probably so misleading.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's
Homophobic
funny.
man shoots
It
doctor
is
for
funny.
making him orgasm during a prostate
I mean,
exam.
that's what 100% what it is, Jacob.
All right. So,
No, it's not 100%.
Can you zoom in?
He's
a
not
little bit?
homophobic, probably.
No, he
You
shot
don't
at.
think that guy went,
All right,
you
right
made
there.
me
What does that
come,
do with
I'm a
anything?
faggot, I'm going to shoot you now.
No.
Hold
I
on.
don't.
Nobody likes going to the doctor, especially for prostate exams.
I mean,
but,
if
we
I get a
don't,
free nut out of it,
Or pre.
but we don't hold that against the doctors themselves. Then again, we're not from Florida. And one man from Sunshine State didn't like how his appointment with the MD went down and shot him. Let's back up. The patient's name is Milo Johansson, and he's a car salesman.
Milo's
hey,
cool
this
name.
baby right here will make you come.
The dude's beef? This doctor, Dr. Smith, gave him an orgasm during a prostate exam.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Apparently, this isn't unusual. The prostate is like a male G-spot, and it carries semen. It is very sensitive, so when it's touched and
There's
massaged,
cum in your butt.
stop it. You get an orgasm with almost no effort.
I said what?
This is a joke.
I don't know if this is real.
It's
I
not
don't know
real.
if this
It
is
can't be real.
Doesn't matter. It's still
hold-
funny.
Hold on.
Johansson.
Johansson is said to be deeply homophobic, though, so he must have felt unmoored when he accidentally shot his wandering. Yeah, I mean, come on. No one's typing that in.
Read
Yeah.
2 paragraphs down.
Okay. Johansson ordered the
Never
doctor to
accidentally shoot it.
apologize and say no homo.
It's funny, but it's so fake.
A phrase the doctor was unfamiliar with. He tried to calm Johansson down, but the homophobe pulled his gun and shot Dr. Smith twice in the chest at close range.
Doctor recovered.
Doctor's
This is
fully
like the
recovered
Onion.
from 2 shots in the
That's
chest.
funny.
I don't
It's
care.
Like
It's
the
still a
Onion.
great
It is
story.
funny. It is
All right,
funny.
so we're all approaching 40, right?
No.
Speak
When is
for
that?
yourself.
Shut up, Jacob. God damn it. Shut up. Fucking shut
40,
up.
Brent.
We
You're
are
not
approaching 40.
either, you
Shut
jackass.
the fuck up. We are approaching 40.
You're approaching 40?
Will you watch your mouth, please?
I'm
Oh,
30.
sorry.
I'm
You're approaching
36.
40?
I'm 35.
Dude, I'll be 35 in March. We are approaching 40.
35.
I mean,
in
you are
February.
approaching 40.
I'm far from 40.
Oh, okay. I'm approaching 52 and 60 and 70.
I'm going to throw the chair
Well, I
through
mean,
the
I know
fucking
what he's
window.
getting at, but it's,
Down
I
here,
just
that's
said
fine.
we're not approaching 40. It's
Okay.
5 years away.
All right, Jacob, guess what you're going to be next year? 36, you big boy, you.
I like his hot.
You're old.
So what is going on?
But then
Get it out,
again,
Brent. Get it out.
I'm just saying, we're all going to have a finger in our ass
Well-
soon. That's what I'm getting to. We're supposed to.
Are we
I
gonna
need
nut
50, I
though?
think.
That's
Huh?
the question.
No, I thought it was 40.
but then again, when I'm flying, I do call in about 5 miles out from the strip.
Oh, yeah, you're approaching the fucking runway?
Hey, I
Thank
wanna-
you.
Effort's not a.
When do you get
Necessary
tested
there.
for?
You
when
know,
do
butter
get,
the
when do you
bread,
get
30,
whatever.
40.
How many
40 or
people could you
50?
fit on that plane, by the way?
What's up?
No,
How many people?
I got a
can you fit
finger
on
in
the
my
plane?
ass
4.
one time at the doctor.
Sweet. Can you take
You ever
me
get a
for
tongue in your
can.
butt?
Okay.
Eventually.
I was,
Probably a couple
pooping,
more.
I was pooping blood.
I hate flying, but I'd love to go.
It's
So you
time.
should
50,
start
Brent.
getting a
Is it-
prostate at
it's
50.
safe.
All
If
right, all
you're,
right, all right. Never mind then. My point is moot, and I apologize.
The plane. People think planes are so like dangerous. They're not.
No, they're not.
That engine could literally go out and we could still land. and be
That's
fine.
fine.
They just fly.
They do.
2 minutes left.
Literally.
They
I want. No, has anybody got their prostate examined?
Can we hold on? Let's
Not
pick up.
officially. Not by
good
a doctor.
segue. Good segue.
All right. So, with the we're gonna take a couple weeks off, just until New Year's. I'm gonna post as many. I guess I'm gonna put them like ahead of time. I'm trying to post this one probably within next week, and then Thursday, I guess.
Who you
Try.
texting?
Don't worry
But
about it.
He's working on a stop after this.
Yeah.
we
He's working on that holiday.
are gonna be off for like
buns.
2 weeks, and so with this, we will talk about New Year's resolutions real quick. My New Year's resolution will be healthier for sure. Get moving more. I'm way too busy on the computer.
Stagnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the computer for work, for this, for music. Everything I love is pretty much computer besides family wise, and then like yard work. So
Yard work.
I got
love it.
dude, yard work's like so much of my life.
I have to say, man, this is not me kissing your ass, but the talent
Yeah.
with you with the video. With
I wish I
you
could
and
do
the
more.
two dudes.
Yeah.
So good at it.
That was
He's
awesome.
so
Dude,
good
it's
at
not
this.
said
It's
enough. We
half-assed.
text about it every week, but
Yeah.
honestly, like this is I'm not saying this again to kiss your ass.
No,
with
I
him.
know.
No, I tried
But
to buff Mike.
you do a
Mike's
really,
pickle.
really good job.
Yeah.
And,
And
with,
a lot of people could do that,
Yeah,
dude. They-
no.
Yeah.
No, they really could.
Yeah, if they watch YouTube
Possibly.
for like 30
Lucas
hours.
loves
That's all
it.
I did.
You do a great job, Mike. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
You do a
okay.
great
Well, I
job.
appreciate
And my
it.
mom loves it for sure.
So I want to get better at time management with time management actually would probably be the best thing. Be able to fit working out in there and other things, and that's about it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Teach my kid how to walk really well, because that's coming up next. But
He'll
anyways,
figure it out.
that's mine. And
Jake, what you got, bud?
Last year, I was really hell-bent on learning Spanish.
you were.
It takes longer than a year.
Not when you try, you asshole.
I spent a lot of time. I didn't hear what he said. I spent a lot of time trying to learn it this year, and I've gotten like halfway there. So I'm going to continue it this year,
Okay.
and hopefully by the end of this year, will know Spanish.
Can I ask this? I know. What are you
Just
doing to learn
download
Spanish?
Google Translate.
There's an app called BUSUU, Busu, and I do that every day.
Don't do
Gotcha.
Rosetta.
Okay.
Rosetta.
No, I don't do Rosetta.
Did you ever do Rosetta?
No.
Rosetta Stone's really
Pretty nice.
expensive, too.
I know it was very expensive when it started.
$100 for a year.
Well, Busu charges that too for premium, but
Oh.
I did one of their surveys. I was one of 200 people, whatever,
Yeah.
and I participated in a thing where I studied a certain amount each night for 8 weeks, and I got 16. I got the whole year paid for plus 16 free live lessons with a real Spanish person on a desktop talking to me. That's what I'm looking forward to for next year. I haven't done it yet, but I'm getting there, man. I'm learning it. I like the language. I really do.
I started French, man, and I was doing pretty decent. But yeah, you're right. You have to literally stick to it for
Yeah, it's so hard.
as much as you can a week, as long as you.
You know what? French is good because they speak French a lot more places than you think. Like
Oh,
all of
yeah.
Africa.
Je ne
pretty much
peux pas-
speak-
Oh, like
speaks
the
French.
Ivory Coast?
I
Yeah.
did French in high school.
It's
all
awesome.
4 years.
And plus, it sounds sick if you just
Yeah.
spit it out of nowhere.
Dude,
They
if
are.
You,
Oh
if
my
you speak
God.
fluent French, you're making panties wet.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
I love
I don't
Spanish. I
make
love the way it
pennies
sounds.
I do too. Yeah.
And I'm not talking about
It's better. It's better for me to learn that for sure with my family.
Spanish, you
all
have to
good.
know. I feel like.
No,
I just want.
it'd be
I actually
fantastic.
generally, I like the language. I think it's a good language.
Can
I
you-
Well,
wanna
no,
learn.
you should learn it because I mean that is literally
coming
the
yeah, in this
second language of this
And-
country.
and-
to be honest with you.
Oh, in the next 30 years, it'll be the official
small
language.
small side note. I don't want to dive into it, but the first lady literally knows 5 languages, and they still call her an idiot.
She's a genius.
They call her an idiot.
yeah,
It's
they're-
because
Well,
she's, it's 'cause she's pretty.
it's because
it's
she's
'cause
Donald
You start
Trump's
traveling
wife.
overseas, dude. Everyone knows at least
They're
two.
smart.
At least 2
Yeah,
languages.
and they're not
That's-
dummies.
But it's
That's
not fair because they grew up
precisely.
in it. They're not like
Right.
smarter than you. They
Right,
just-
right.
They know that
That's
second
because
language.
states, countries were as close as states are to us.
True.
That's why.
I
And
just wanna
English
learn-
is the
It's almost like
universal language.
dialects, or it's almost like yeah. But anyways,
I want to learn Spanish just because I want to know what people are
probably deal with
saying about me at job sites. I know they're talking shit.
Is that your New Year's resolution then?
No, my New Year's resolution is my career. Like I need to
Fully
either-
invest.
either move up or get the fuck out. One
move
or the
up
other.
or move out. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm
Pro
ready.
is set.
I need to.
Same.
I either need
Go
to go
in, baby, go in.
full time with the Shine Shop and all that stuff, or
It's so hard to
Make
quit
the
comfort.
jump.
it's
It's
tough.
very
Do
hard.
your own boss, bud.
The only thing that's holding me back
Insurance.
is yep, he nailed it. Health insurance is pretty much it.
Go without
I've
it.
been at Smecco for 13 years. So
Yeah. Plus, you got 15 more till
Don't let that put you in a box.
it's higher.
Well, I
That
know.
brass
Retirement and
ring,
all that
bro.
crap
Fuck
and
that
health
I know.
brass
insurance.
ring.
The only thing is, like the flower shop. I bought the flower shop, and my wife runs that. So, like she and
Does her own thing.
yeah,
She
and-
gets to do her own thing.
yeah, she gets to do her own thing, even though I'm like 51.
But you are helping provide that
right. Yeah, I
with your job.
Right.
And that
You're
you
clearly an entrepreneur, and you
I-
need to
yes.
go be a full-time entrepreneur.
yes.
Because guess what? When Shine Shop is up and running full time, and the
It
flower
could
shop is up
be,
and running,
though, for
you'll
real.
do something
Yeah.
else too. You'll have time for something else.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you don't, that means you're making enough money at what you're doing.
I want
Well,
to work for. I want to
dude.
work for
I mean, you
Rick
could-
at the Shine
You
Shop.
could definitely
Do
hire
it. Please.
two. If you could hire
I
2
need
people,
somebody.
and I don't know if you could hire two more people and
You're a
let
hard
them do that
worker.
while you are working.
I had a goal. Like I've had a goal from day one, in August of 2021 is the end date. If I haven't moved up in Smecco, then
If
it's
that
gonna be
was
Shine Shop
my-
full time.
If that was my thing for music, bro, I would have been out freaking 10
Yeah.
years
And
ago.
moving up might be the worst thing,
Oh, I know. It
right?
it could be.
You might need a kick
There
in
is
the
a
butt
nice
to
medium.
get out.
yeah.
There is a nice medium of nice cash. It's just like
Oh
extra.
yeah. I
No
know,
offense to
that's-
Smecco,
Got it.
they've
Oh.
given you a good career, I'm sure,
Yeah.
but
They
He
suck.
wants McDonald's.
you can do your own thing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Trust me. I've
I think you should, man.
Every
I
night
think
I
you're
wrestle
clearly
that.
pretty
We all think you
successful in-
should, but
Well,
you.
I don't know anything about your finances and
Yeah,
stuff. Clearly.
that's all.
But when I get excited when
I'm
people want to do
refinancing
something.
my house
like
through first-time mortgage.
Bane had a well, sorry, Bane. I can cut this if you want, but Bane had a nice job opportunity that I'd be like, I was like, dude, don't worry about any of this. Don't worry about anything up here, and just go do it. Because that is, dude. This is such a great story. Because he was. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, tell the Bane story.
Share it.
My man was like working for somebody around here, and it's a good little business. You can make a lot of money, and so he had other friends that were in the photography business that were like, "Hey man, what are you doing? I got a job for you." Blah blah blah. And he was like, "No, I'm doing this. It's a nice little side cash." And the guy was like, "Oh, well, that sounds interesting. You mind if I come by and check it out?" And he's like, and Bane's like, "Yeah, come check it out. You can hang out with us for a day or two, see what it's like." Guy comes down, checks it all out. Blah blah blah. Goes back to where he's from. And if it's not interesting enough for you, Brent, let me know, and I'll change up. So he goes back. The guy goes back to where he's from, starts working with another business that does the same thing, then starts his own business, makes $1 million a year. And he said to Bane,
1.5 a month.
He said to Bane, I owe you forever for this, for even opening my eyes to it. And he offered him a job down where he's at. And I said, Bane, don't you worry about it.
High-paying
I
job.
said, don't worry about an effing thing here. Go do it.
Well, you
And
have
the
a little
only
bit of
thing-
a family thing.
The
that
only
you need
thing
to take care
stopping
of.
him.
That's what I told Mike.
Yes,
The only
and
thing
you should.
stopping him, was that.
But you can do both.
I would, to what Jake said, this goes for Bane.
Family's
and
always more important, bro, than anything.
This goes to you, Bane, and Brent's not listening, but it goes for him too. I will tell you, as two single men who don't have families, chase
the
My
money.
parents are
whatever
still
it is.
alive.
No,
Fuck.
but
Chase-
no,
chase the
listen.
dream, chase the
No,
money, chase
chase it. I'm telling you right now,
Families that
chase
you're
it.
responsible for.
Chase it, because I know if I fail in life, there's a lot of people who depend on me. If you fail in life right now, it's just you two.
You start
and I'm
over.
not saying that in a negative way. It's not a negative thing. Don't
No.
take it
It's a
negative.
Not at all.
It's a blessing.
Don't take it in a negative way. But whatever you want to do, I'm telling you right now, chase it. Because
right.
one day
No, you're
you're
right.
going to have little mouths. You're going to have a wife, whoever it is, who depends on you.
Everything is terrifying.
No,
right
it
now.
is. It is. And this is not a negative thing. I'm telling you right now, for the love of God, chase it. Chase it.
I don't know.
So-
I kind of like
Chase
what's
it.
going on in my life right now, bud.
I'm not saying you shouldn't, but
Well,
I'm saying
yeah.
Bane, are you a metal guy or are you a photographer?
Oh, let's go.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Let's go, Rick.
No. Answer
No,
the
and
question.
you know what? He's fantastic at metal.
Okay. Well, I got an
Fucking
opportunity
metal,
for
bro.
you.
He's fantastic at
Okay.
it. And honestly,
We'll talk
He
off
can
the
weld
mic.
aluminum in his sleep. I do know that.
and honestly, he's good at pretty much anything he does, because if you look around, he makes this all work. And honestly, we lost a light tonight, and he made it work.
Yep.
I
We
wanna
actually
hear
have
about the
2
opportunity.
lights, and we work together pretty well here, but he does a lot of it, and he's good at pretty much anything, and he's doing this for like nothing.
I have a job.
Close to nothing. I pay him $2
You don't even
an
have
hour.
to tell me what to do. I just do it.
But no, he's very good at what he does, and he's very helpful all the time.
Just remind me to talk to you after
Yeah.
this.
No, I did photo for like 10 years, so I'm way more knowledgeable about that. But
Bane,
there's a lot more to learn about metal, probably.
tell the new guy
Here's
what
my
your
prob-
family situation is and make him adjust your schedule.
Oh,
so you
my
can
dad's
be
got
here
cancer
and
pretty
take care of
bad,
it.
so,
No,
cancer
I'm
is tough.
Make sure your dad, or your dad, make sure the new guy is okay with you doing what you need to do.
If you need to come back,
If he's not, then
Oh,
that's
I
not the
already
right
told
place
him
to
all
work.
about it. Yeah.
So is
It
the
ain't
new
the right
guy
place for-
photography or is he metal work?
no, he's
So
roof.
he was a pretty big photographer, actually.
Who
roofing.
dat?
Roofing.
It's a job,
Bob?
roofing wise.
Jerry Lewis?
No,
We were sponsored by them.
The guy with the job offer.
Wait, you
I
guys
don't want to
had
say exactly what
sponsors?
I don't want to say what the job offer is, but
Shit.
it's
You
based
should have
around.
listened.
It's based around roofing. It's based around roofing.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Are you?
But I don't like roofing. That's the other problem. I
Yeah,
don't give a
roofing
fuck
sucks.
about roofing at
But
all.
it's a management kind of job.
Any artistic work in it at all?
No,
No, but there's tons of money. So.
it's a lot.
Well,
of it.
Yeah.
while
You do
we're
whatever you want.
here,
Be
Well, that's a
happy
different
too. That's my problem.
You gotta be
happy.
happy too.
Gotta be happy.
If I don't
There's
have
certainly
passion in
line.
something, I don't
You
give a
see,
fuck
like,
about it. That's
I
the
did-
problem.
Yeah, and I did my job in the field and stuff sucked, but once I got into like the artistic side of it, to where like I'm actually designing and doing,
Where you enjoyed it.
it was somewhat enjoyable. I mean, let's be real. I don't.
I
I don't always enjoy
job
welding.
opportunities for both of you.
so while we are on our Bane topic, what's your New Year's resolution?
Oh.
Get laid.
Be a dick.
Oh.
I need to start being more of a dick.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
What do
You
you
know
want?
what, though?
But hold on, let's
A
expand on that.
responsible dick.
Not
Welcome
like
to
a
the
dick,
school of
dick,
Rick.
but like, just like
responsible
stop
dick.
giving as many fucks, probably.
Oh.
You know,
Here's the field of fucks that I grow.
Right?
I didn't know you could give less, Bane.
I could just toss a
Honestly.
few fucks out.
I can't wait to hear the rest
You're
of
a
it.
little too
man.
sensitive with with the women, right?
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe I could care too
Everywhere
much.
else?
Care
No,
too much.
there's nothing wrong with what you're doing.
Bane,
With
I've
the right girl. You
I've,
just haven't found her
I've
yet.
always tried
Yeah,
to speak
sounds like you're
you-
dating some scallywags.
Nah.
No, I've always tried to we've
Too
had pep
nice.
talks.
Too nice.
No, I know.
January 2nd, ask him the same question.
We've had pep talks. Plenty of pep talks outside, like by ourselves, like hanging out. I'm like, Bane. And I just try to toughen him up because he's not soft. He's just nice.
You're getting beat down by these women.
He gets confused by soft and nice.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
And
There's a
you
difference.
just try to be nice. And that's not a bad thing, dude. So you have to remember that when you want to be a dick as well.
You just don't have to be nice.
Because,
24/7.
hey, when I'm talking to you out there, that's me being a dick and nice.
You don't need to be nice to people that treat you wrong.
Yeah.
Let them go.
There ain't no reason. What for?
I'm waiting for Dr. Phil.
and
to
Bane, no matter
jump
what,
out right now.
remember,
I know what happened here.
no matter what, no matter what happens with any women,
Looking at him.
no matter what happens with any women,
That's our
make
boy.
sure.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I can't talk
I'm
right
sorry,
now.
Wes. We were saying that's our boy over there.
Listen, no matter what happens in life, just make sure you have an insurance plan. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, for everything.
Absolutely.
For
For
everything.
everything.
The greatest
I like insurance.
plan A
What's your insurance?
is a great plan B. Just remember that.
That's a good one.
Everyone's
What?
got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yes, the
Like
greatest
this.
plan A is a great
I
plan
can't
B.
wait to hear Brent's.
I know. I'm
New
waiting for this
Year's
motherfucker right here.
resolution, and
I
don't
wanna
say
see
the
that.
word P.
I want to
See
see
me
them
wait.
tutors.
P.
Huh?
See?
Oh, like pussy?
Oh,
Don't say that.
don't
Don't
say
say
that.
pussy.
Oh no, dude. I don't
It's
know.
such
Am I some kind of weirdo?
I'm gonna start beeping everything. you
Dirty
say.
Yeah,
word.
don't do that. It's fine.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
No. I don't know, man. I
Anyways,
right. Anyways, brother, here's fucking Wonderwall.
Here's Wonderwall. I'm gonna start playing it soon. That's our outro.
good night, everybody.
You know,
I don't know what my New Year's resolution is.
I said maybe.
every episode I look forward to whatever song that he's going
There's
to
not
make
gonna be
out
one
of
on
the
tomorrow.
episode.
the fucking ska song where I went chooch choo 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 chooch.
All right. Go ahead.
All right,
Go ahead.
Your New Year's resolution.
Seriously this time.
I don't know what else I can do better.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hey, good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Feliz Navidad. Oh, oh. Feliz Navidad.